I'm a repeat offender to myself. I get high, I get low, there's nothing else. You must be an angel watching over me, 'cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see.
All right, give it up for Ghosts and Guitars.
Ghosts and Guitars.
Yeah. When did you start playing that
That
piano?
keyboard, I picked up the keyboard about 3 years ago in Amsterdam.
Well, makes sense.
For €1.
€1?
And nobody told me career advancement was €1 away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So it changed your life, huh?
Well, it opened up a new musical horizon, being that it was limited. It forced me to play really simple things, and an audience responded to it. When normally I'd be playing and a couple people would come around, I'd start playing the keyboard, and
It's a novelty.
Yeah, and if you make music out of it,
Totally.
then it works.
Cool, man. I was hearing a lot of phrases in there. A lot of very, very melodic phrases.
Yeah, you can do the whole thing,
Beautiful. So when's your next gig?
My next gig is gonna be on the subway tomorrow.
I love it.
Which
Yeah.
line?
I like to play on all of them, but I'll probably be on the 4, 5, or 6.
We will look for you on
On 4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah.
On the trains though.
the trains, walking through the trains.
Yeah,
Of
because
course.
it's heated.
Of course.
Smart hustlers, slow hustlers.
Makes
Because
sense.
it takes all types, right?
And how do you do when you're busking?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Every day you go, it's good?
Good enough to pay the bills.
Really? Because I'm so wanting to do it. I want to do it so much.
Really, Rue?
Yes.
Are you gonna do it?
I want to.
I'll follow you with a camera.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want to busk really much.
I think if
Really
you-
much because my English is so good.
I think if you ladies took this show
Yeah.
onto the subway cars,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is.
No, I don't want to
I
get
know
arrested because like if it's you know what
My life is totally.
It happens once in a while, but
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. You might get a lawsuit out of it or something.
I know.
She doesn't
I
even
know.
know.
I don't. Yeah. I like to keep it in a. I've been asked to take the show so many places. We like to keep it simple where we're nice in friends places.
Yeah.
Like Bung is dead.
Bung is
Yeah.
dead. Bung is dead.
I mean, feel free to get refreshments, people. You can support Bung is dead while we're here.
Yes.
Yeah, and but it would be fun to do that out there because then you need releases. Everyone has to sign.
I would come and support you.
That sounds good. All right, we'll have to come find you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, how?
That's my turf,
On the and on every train.
basically.
Really?
How long have you been doing that?
Semi-professionally for about 14 years.
14
Professionally.
years?
So, are you still semi or are you professional now?
Well, I like to say it's always semi-professional.
And why is that? So you don't pay taxes?
But you
No.
said you pay the bills. You said you
Yeah,
pay the
yeah,
bills, so
yeah.
that's
Bills.
professional.
Yeah, well, nobody considers it a real job. So they're not after taxes or anything like that. They can, because you work on donation base.
Okay.
So I just
Alright.
keep it like that.
Well, it sounds right to me.
Yeah, it's all good.
You're a musician.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So art does pay.
Yeah, if you want to get out there with the people.
Right,
If you want
exactly.
to sit at home in your loft and wait for a check, it might be a different thing.
Right.
Well, yeah. And what else do you want to do except play?
Not much.
Exactly.
So it works. Where are you from?
I was born over on 12th Street in Manhattan,
On 12th Street? Like where?
outside of St. Vincent's Hospital.
You didn't make it in the hospital? You were on the sidewalk?
On the sidewalk?
That's what I heard.
Really?
You're one of those? Were you the first child or did your mom have more than you?
No, I'm not sure. I think I was the second.
Okay. All right. And you were born on the sidewalk of Are you pulling my leg?
Wait a minute.
I'm very gullible.
No.
What, was there a
In front
box
of-
for a bed?
in front
Was
of
there a
St.
box?
In front of St. Vincent's Hospital.
Okay.
I don't know if there was a box.
No?
Could have been.
Okay. Well, you don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't.
I was too young.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hadn't learned how to hustle yet.
But I do know someone who did deliver their baby on the side. They did it on the sidewalk too, like on Fifth Avenue, not too far from 12th Street.
My cousin had his first child in a cab.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yep.
It happens a lot. I know.
Not to me.
Exactly.
Now his daughter is named Akbar.
What is it?
Now his daughter is named Akbar.
Akbar?
Akbar?
They named it after the cab driver.
Oh! Did the cab driver help?
He must have helped.
Yeah, he waited around,
He didn't push.
kick him out.
Well, that was nice. Wow. He must have been freaking out, that cab driver.
Yeah, he lost his mind.
Yeah. Wow. So, so you grew up in this neighborhood?
I grew up mainly uptown in way all the way up the top, 192nd Street,
Okay.
mostly, and on Long Island. My family has a home also. So mainly most of the New York area, and I've been in and out of the city most of my life.
Right. So have you ever been out west?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you seem like have you spent time out west?
About a year or two. I didn't do very good out there.
Where was that?
Los Angeles and San Francisco. Small subway.
Why didn't you do well? out
Small subway, no driver's license.
Oh, well, of course, you're in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, I was dead in the water.
They don't have good public transportation.
Especially in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Non-existent. A bus ride used to cost like $40.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yes, they charge you by the distance.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Another
So,
tidbit.
I don't know how they do it now. I haven't taken California public transportation in a long time as far as buses, but that's how they used to do it. You could go, let's say, I was living in Laguna at the time. You could go from Laguna over to the next town or to like Riverside, depending on how many stops in it.
That's how London is. You pay by distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only New York, it's like you go one block, you pay the same thing as if you go like an hour. It's like almost like, it's a blessing and a curse too, you know, I mean.
Well, that's why they need to walk.
But I did find a Metro card today.
You did? Did it have money on it? We like that.
I found like one last week too. Oh my God.
Really?
The Metro card guards are gods. So I might see you on the train.
It's very possible.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can ride it now.
Just bring $1 for me.
I will. I'll bring $1. Yeah. And yeah, that sounds good. So it is National Pastrami Day. We have a little pastrami sandwich for you. For a skeleton from your closet.
Something good.
What kind of skeleton?
Well,
Make it as bad as you can.
did you ever get arrested?
Many times.
Can you tell a story about one of them?
Well, I've been arrested quite a few times for playing music.
When's the last time? I'm curious because
Last time 1 year ago.
what happened? Where was it?
It was at the Hoyt Skimmer, a little bit longer than a year. It was on the Hoyt Skimmerhorn G train platform.
Okay. The G, it seems, gets a lot of arrests.
I'll tell you why.
What?
There's 2 police stations on the G line. There's one at Hoyt Skimmerhorn upstairs, and then there's one down at the other end at Metropolitan.
Metropolitan. A
Yeah.
lot of buses go on
And
there.
then a lot of people don't know this, but down at the end of the L train at Broadway Junction is the main headquarters.
And the stained glass windows.
Yeah.
So you don't play there anymore?
No, I go back there all the time.
You do?
Campus, yeah.
Yeah, because he can't be arrested by law. You are allowed to play music. That is like a big thing going on right now. Did you ever have a lawsuit?
I have a lawsuit currently happening, getting settled.
Yeah.
So you can sponsor the show, sir.
Get me some hits on YouTube. I'll come by and give you guys $1.
That sounds good. That sounds
She'll
good.
take it.
This is going to go up on YouTube. So, is this from the last one, from that arrest?
Yeah, what happened is normally I play on the trains, which is illegal.
That's what I
So I don't mind if I get arrested there, because I look at it like parking tickets.
Oh, you only get a ticket.
Well, no, you might get arrested and go to jail, but I look at it like conceptually, like I gotta run my business. So once in a while I get arrested, once in a while I get a ticket, you know, or some crazy guy yells at me, or somebody's unhappy. These are
Yeah, it happens.
very, but rare compared to the amount that I do it, right?
Right.
So that's how I view it, and just gotta do what you gotta do. But I was busking legally where I was allowed to with a friend, and they came, and somebody came over and gave us $1, and then they charged us with solicitation.
Ah, so that's not, but it's wrong. You are allowed to play for money.
Absolutely, we were playing acoustic, we were on a platform, we weren't like aggressively, so we were just playing music.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because there's nothing else wrong going on in New York City, so they had to go after
Exactly. So do you remember what song you were playing?
we were doing, it was a freestyle rap jam. So I was playing acoustic guitar, and my partner is a freestyle rapper.
Was it PC, the lyrical content?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Totally. It might have been a little edgy, but you know, we know there's kids out there and stuff, you know, and it's not,
You're not dropping the F-bomb.
it ain't guns and bitches.
Right, yeah.
It's enlightened, you know, the worst it gets is that we start talking about, you know.
The cops.
Yeah. And like, the Black
Actually,
Panthers
by
and
law,
the-
there's no law that you cannot say fuck the police.
Yeah, exactly, she's right. I saw a lady
Yeah.
who just got like $100,000 for getting arrested for that.
You really
Like,
can't.
This is New York
By law,
City
you really
in
can't.
America.
There's no law.
Still,
You can
people,
say fuck the
still,
police.
key word. Exactly. Damn. What's your website? Where do you want people to stalk you?
My website, please don't stalk me. I had a stalker once. She sent my fiance like 5,000 text messages.
Oh my
How'd
goodness.
she get her number?
It was my number and it was on my website.
Well, don't give the number, just give the website. Yeah.
It's ghost.weebly.com. You spell ghost, GhSTs.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
I am a ghost.
Ooh.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where? Because I personally didn't, but my daughter did.
I lived in upstate New York for a while, and I used to think out in the woods that I saw ghosts behind trees.
And what were you smoking?
Just trees.
Ah!
I'm a good straight person for you.
This is no joke. I mean, you grow up around New York City, you gotta be quick.
I know that.
Come on, out there on the streets,
Dodge that garbage.
you'll eat your life if you can't verbally defend yourself out there.
Exactly. Would you like to push a button, Mr. Ghost?
Yeah, absolutely. And I wanna go.
Give it up!
Give it up.
What's that you say? ReW and who?